So how do we stop politics like this from happening? Doing our research on politicians' records and stop giving them excuses. Here's a sample student research of a politician and their policies from our Proofs in the Puddin class. Two students, Kiara and Sia, researched a politician who was running for president named Howie Hawkins. They looked up his views on gender discrimination in this case. They looked up his views on defunding the police. And if he was a politician with a record, then they would also look up his policy history and policy record on those issues as well. A site that they used is called ontheissues.org. A site that I highly recommend. It's very user-friendly. You can see where the politician stands on different issues. They show sources, even quotes of things that they've said, summaries of actual policies that they have enacted if that was the case. So there are ways to look up politicians. There's other websites like votesmart.org, which also tells you the funders, who is funding them, very specific legislations that they may have enacted or voted upon. What else can help us make change? Logical fallacies. We can learn logical fallacies and then listen for them in crucial debates around policies. What else can help us to make change? We need to stop relying on identity politics to select politicians who will determine the fates of our societies. We have to be willing to do the research on their policy record in order to gauge the future of their politics. We have to research who their prime funders are in order to understand where their priorities may lie. What else can help us make change? Bipartisan politics? Understand that there are more than two parties in the United States, and as long as we keep limiting ourselves to just those two, we will remain ignorant to our options. And finally, take this class in the fall to cure us of our ignorance of the actual truth, so that we can live for something far greater. This semester we'll be focusing on history to policy as a young citizen of color's guide to becoming an informed voter in America, so that we can study policy, examine the culprits behind that policy, and see how we can change. My name is Prashona Ambrita Ghosh, and I hope you will join me in spreading this movement of awareness of the world that we live in and how we can make it work for us.